Good morning and welcome to our Witmer camping vlog 2023. We're just gonna take you along this weekend. We as a family love tent camping. I can't wait to share our weekend with y'all, but also just like throwing in some tips with camping with kids or just camping tips in general. Kids meaning we have one, so we have very little experience. So I'm just going to be sharing what I'm learning and what's helpful and what's not, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's just a beautiful weekend to be out camping. Crisp September weather is the way to go. Much rather camp in the cool than in the heat. So it's going to be such a fun weekend. I can feel it in my bones. Morning. You okay?
Yeah, that's Daddy's chair, Mommy's chair, and where's Summer's chair? There's Summer's chair.
What did he do? What's he doing?
Again? Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
We try to prep every single bit of food ahead of time that we possibly can so that camping is a lot easier. This morning for breakfast we're having crepes and peaches, and then I also always like bring food in like disposable containers if I can, like this little yogurt container, so that I don't have to take it home and wash it. I can just throw it away. So another way to save yourself so much work is if you don't bring massive things of like Tupperware or whatever, just disposables and less things to take home and wash. So yeah. So I think one of the reasons camping can be just a little overwhelming for people and just seem like way too much work is that they bring too much stuff. So I don't think camping is supposed to be miserable, but neither is it supposed to be as comfortable as home. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but I just feel like being as minimal as possible while still being comfortable is great because you have so much stuff to put away when you get home. Also, we have like a designated spot for all our camping stuff at home, so it just takes us a mere minute to grab the tote that we have already packed and get going. I think I would also hate camping if I had to do all the work, like as a mom, like all of the work from start to finish, like the whole weekend, everything. So what we do in our house is I will prep all the food, pack all the camping stuff, all the stuff for the kids, clean the house before we go, just every single thing that needs to be done before we go camping, I do it. Troy gets home, he loads it up, and then when we get to our campsite, we kind of help set up camp together, and then I sit back with my feet like this and I'll watch Summer, but Troy will do all the cooking over the fire. Like, I just sit back in my little chair and relax, and it's just the best. So then when we get home, it's like a teamwork again to put everything back, do the laundry, whatever. Some of that falls on me again, but I don't have to do every last thing. Like, if I also had to cook over the fire or be in charge of all that, I would be like, nah, this is not fun. But it's kind of the best of both worlds, you know? Get to work hard and prep and then relax. It's amazing. I love it. These rocking camping chair situation, get you one of these if you don't have them. Have one and you love camping. Such a comfortable rocker. Perfect for children. Perfect if you have children. And even if you don't, they're so comfortable. Brought some iced coffee concentrate along so we can have unlimited iced coffees, except there's no ice because I forgot the ice. This is my camping read. I don't know if reading has ever taken me longer than in this stage of my life. I read like 2 pages, put it down. 2 pages, put it down. Mango with salt and lime and habanero. Show me a better camping snack. You sleep so good. Almost 4 hours. in that hammock. She's got to be feeling amazing. Oh. So we were just biking around. We have been having so much fun with our e-bikes this summer. I think it's probably our top summer memory is biking around in the evenings. We love reviewing different kinds of e-bikes and working with different companies. And the e-bike that we're reviewing today is called Hobsco. It's the Hob Cart particularly. So yeah, this Hob Cart electric bike is just the perfect solution for parents who want to take their kids outside, spend time outside with their family. Definitely voted Troy's favorite, would you say? It looks more manly.
Yeah, it's a little bit more off-roady, which is more my type.
Yeah. It is just a blast to ride, and it's perfect for carrying children because it has like this little cargo thing in the back. And so Summer's a little bit too young for it. We take her like around our place, we'll ride a little bit with her on it, but she's just a little bit too young. But in a couple years, with like, you can have like 2 or 3 kids in the back hanging on, and it's just gonna be such a blast. I can't wait.
So this bike is definitely geared more for outdoors, which I really like. It's got the bigger, knobbier tires. It's got a 750 watt motor, and also if you pull out the battery, it's got this LED light that you can use if you're camping or something.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Set it up, go camping, go backcountry. Really loving it so far. So on a single charge, you can get up to 40 miles with just electric. It has a little throttle right here that you can use, or it has the pedal assist. And with the pedal assist, you can get around 60 miles with one single charge. So this thing runs basically like a regular mountain bike with a 7-speed shifter on it. One cool thing, because it is an e-bike, it does have a front light and a back brake light. It does not have a horn though, which I'm very sad about.
So yeah, if you're in the market for a good e-bike, we have been absolutely loving this one. Like I said, I can give it a genuine 5-star review, besides the seat for me because it's not very comfortable, especially 9 months pregnant. But we have been making so many good memories on this bike, and I cannot wait to ride it for years in the future. I can't wait for another one because I just think it's just like so much fun. And if you're in the market for a good e-bike, I'll put the link down below, and you'll get like $100 off if you use my code Raquel100. And yeah, it was so much fun to review this bike. So thank you, Hobsco, for sending it to us. And like I said, if you're looking for an e-bike, look no further, get this brand. We've had like the most relaxing camping day in a long time. Chef, what are you preparing?
We are going to have some...
Tonight I have prepared for you.
Tonight I have prepared for you. I'm gonna have some steak. I'm gonna run that over some charcoal.
Gotta be good.
Gonna get some potatoes, wrap them up in tin foil with some, I don't know, garlic salt and butter. What else are we having? I'm not even sure.
Well, I was supposed to bring like green beans or something, forgot.
Okay. I guess it's just gonna be steak and potato meal tonight.
Sounds good for me. And I don't even bring a lot of toys or anything for her to play with because she doesn't even play with them. She plays with cups. She'll stack cups for like an hour. She'll play in the dirt with her little shovel. All kinds of things. And she's currently on the table. The one thing I don't like about camping though is because I am now paranoid Betsy over here about getting a tick. Ever since I got Lyme disease, I realized how painful and serious it is, and I hate ticks. So I'm just continually spraying myself like. She is living her actual, factual best life. This year, it just, oh my word, it's so much easier than camping even like last year with her. She wasn't even walking yet, so she was kind of like in the dirt and everything. Troy and I used to talk so much. Before we had kids, we would often talk about how fun it would be to take kids camping, and it's like way more work. But it's like so much more fun too. I'm genuinely serious. It's so much more fun because I think especially if they're thriving, and she is. I mean, she is so filthy right now. Plays with everything. So excited about everything, and yeah, it is just so much more fun. Hey, Summer. Hi. You're just constantly moving. Aromatherapy for men.
Better believe it.
Look at that.
Give baby a kiss.
Up, kiss. So we just gave, okay, she's ready for bed. I just gave her a little quick Belizean style bucket bath tonight. She loved that. Did you love that, big girl? Say goodnight to Daddy.
Good night.
Did you have a good day? So that was a good day, right?
Good night.
Say goodnight, everybody. I love you. Bye. Hey.
Dada.
Daddy went bye-byes.
Dada.
These bikes are so nice. We're running to the bathroom all the time. Makes us fat and lazy, but we love it. She's just up already, wandering all around. Living her best life. I don't know, man. Kids thrive camping. Maybe not all kids. I'm sure I'll have one or two that don't like it, but outside 24/7, hanging out with mom and dad, a ton. Lots of quality time. Getting filthy. Can you explain to us what this is?
Yeah, we've talked about this, I think, pretty much every time we've gone camping, but we'll say it again in case you've missed it. But this is what we use every time for making coffee. Have this little Stanley French press.
He's
with
talking
this-
quiet because the neighbors are sleeping.
Yeah, with this little pocket rocket. And it works really simply. Just put it on here like this.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it on. Heats up your water.
And
you
the
have
water
this
can...
little French press to do your coffee.
And we have a French press that goes with that, but you can also just use that
To heat up your water.
to heat up water or food or soup
This
or
here
whatever.
French press slides into there and makes your coffee.
These little peanut butter things from Aldi. Oh my goodness. Run and get yourself some. They're so good. They taste like those things that you make at Christmas time, like those Ritz chocolate peanut butter situations. Oh, I've eaten so many of them. They're way too good. With coffee in the morning. Go get some and thank me later.
Do you like the hammer?
French toast is another easy camping breakfast because you just make the batter ahead of time. And then you have bread. And I always stick in like extra eggs and stuff in the batter to make it a little more protein. Some collagen. But it's just such a super simple camping breakfast. Peaches, sleeping person number 1. Meanwhile, I'm over here gathering water and washing dishes. It ain't much, but it's honest work. So like I was saying earlier, I'm very, very mindful what I bring camping. I always want the smallest of everything. So like for example, my dish soap, Dollar Tree is a great place to buy small stuff, like a little tiny bottle of oil that I just keep in my camping gear then, or dish soap, this one's half gone, or a little thing of laundry soap, whatever you need, buy the very smallest version of it. They have these, you've seen them, they're like spice containers with like 5 different spices in it. I'll just bring one of those. Even things like this, like things that I need to bring, like a dish bucket or whatever you call this thing to wash my dishes in. I buy the collapsible kind. So very, very mindful of what I bring. I want it to be either collapsible or small or packable or light. And then, like I was saying earlier too, I just keep my stuff in containers so that I don't have to like go through my house every time I go camping and collect all the things. I know exactly what's in these totes, and if something runs out, like while we're gone, so I just keep a list of things, like a sticky note on top of the container and say what all I need to add before we go camping again. If you guys have any camping tips for me, I would love to hear them, or share them in the comments down below so that other people can read them too, and we can all learn something. Chef, what do you have prepared for us today?
Prepared for you We got us some T-bone. Got a T-bone and a New York strip. Got some baked beans. We got some homemade tortillas that Rocky made actually. I'm just frying them.
I prepped the balls ahead of time, and then now he's just frying them.
Pumped them and then I pat them out and I put them on this, what do you call it, a kamal, I think you call it?
Kamal, yes. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Then we have some pico and some pepper sauce to go with it. And then tomorrow we'll have tortillas. I made like extra, and then we'll have those tomorrow with eggs. So we are eating good this weekend. It's gonna be good. Steak, beans, tortillas, salsa, and some pico. It's her very first time kayaking. What do you think in the first 4 seconds? The most gorgeous evening to be out kayaking. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful out here. Are you loving it, Summer? Dad's teaching her how to paddle. Bump. Troy's cranking out good breakfast again this morning. Eggs, tortillas, and bacon. Tell you what, it is so nice to have
Your own personal chef, huh?
my own personal chef. Man, so
Chef.
spoiled. Chef. I feel like a fat bum just sitting here. This little girl is as busy as can be. She will sit for like 5 seconds and then she goes to a new spot. Tell you what, moods feel a lot better this morning after I had a cup of coffee. Last night we did not sleep good at all. First of all, it was so hot, which we shouldn't complain about because the weather has been like perfect camping weather. But we both just sat there and sweated, and the bugs, like I'm not a person that gets bit by bugs. I mean, like seriously, they don't really I'm not attracted to them or they're not attracted to me, whatever. And I got so many bug bites, she did too, or mosquitoes. Just got hammered by bugs. But the worst part of it, was our neighbors, bless their hearts, were so loud. Like late into the night, everybody, the whole campground was quiet, trying to sleep for like hours already. And it wasn't like, we're going to bed at 8 o'clock and they're still loud. No, it was like late into the night. They were playing music and yelling and yelling. I don't know if they were playing a game. Were they playing a game, Joy?
I don't actually know. I think they were just having fun.
It was just continual yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. And I was so fed up with it. As the minutes grew on, my Christianity was starting to go beep, beep, beep. Just kidding. But actually I'm not kidding, but it was pretty bad. Needless to say, that was not a fun night. But we got a little bit of sleep in toward like 4 o'clock because it was like cooled down a little bit. But I think we're ready to go home. Are you ready to go home? It was a fun weekend, but last night was just...
Bike.
One last little bike ride, and then we are gonna peace out, Boy Scouts. Hey,
Summer.
did you have fun camping, Summer? Did you have fun?
Hang on.
We have to go home and clean up. Yay! So as far as like my top maybe 5 favorite camping items that I would not want to do without, especially if I'm tenting, is number 1 would be a battery pack, like a really good battery pack. These make really great like Christmas presents and stuff. Like the Anchor brand, we like that brand. Because often we don't get like electric or water, so it's perfect for like charging your phone or a USB fan. Like this would be another item that I love. We often have like battery fans or USB fans, whatever, and they're not expensive at all, and we always bring a couple fans because even if it's not hot, it's nice for the noise and just a little bit of breeze or the bugs or whatever. So highly recommend that. Definitely would not camp without a sound machine, just because you know, neighbors' noises, baby, whatever, you're gonna want a sound machine. It's a little bit of an extra. We also have an app on our phone that we use. And then Troy's mattress is great. I used it, we use it all the time when I'm not pregnant. 9 months pregnant, it's a lot more comfortable. But it's actually, would you say it's pretty comfortable? Even like, hold on, I'll show it to you like this.
Yeah, so this is just like a simple, regular one-person air mattress, but one cool thing I like about it is it does not require a pump to pump it up. It actually has a built-in thing that you can just press down and it pumps it up.
Pretty
which is
fast,
cool.
too.
Yeah, it's actually technically meant for your foot. You just press your foot up and down on it and it pumps it up.
Yeah, so
So-
we don't have to bring a pump anymore for anything.
Yeah, you don't have to bring
Yeah.
a pump for this one specifically. So I like it for that reason. Nice and light and small.
Yes.
The
And-
Rocky lights.
Here's what I'm using this time. I've never used such a big, huge thing. It's amazing.
That's kind of cool because it's got a handle on it, but it does take
yeah.
a fair amount of room.
It takes up so much room. This is not our style to camp in like big, heavy, non-minimal size things, like tiny little things.
When you're 9 months pregnant.
But when you're 9 months pregnant, honey bunny, that thing has come in handy. And it's actually like the Amazon reviews and stuff said that they use it for their guests, like for guests to sleep on and stuff like that when they come to their house. So that's what I'm gonna use it for. Like if I have like extra like teens or kids and need a place to stay, need something to lay on, this is just perfect. It's basically as comfortable as like a single bed, I would say. But it's a little bit more portable. Because like you have it on your back. It's like a backpack strap?
Yeah, it's like a backpack strap.
Nice. Anyway, I slept very comfortably on there compared to any other time I've been camping. And I'm pregnant, so. I mean, there's still like, her. And yours gets even smaller than that.
Yeah,
Yours gets like really small. And then we mentioned this camping chair, which is just awesome. Anything else that we absolutely love? We love our cooler too.
Well, we already talked about it, but the little coffee thing, we talk about that thing a lot. And we use
Oh
it
yeah,
a lot.
that's, is it called a Stanley? What would you call
Yeah,
that?
it's called a Stanley French press. But it's meant
Stanley French
specifically-
press coffee.
Well, we combine it with a little pocket
MS
rocket, which is
pocket
a
rocket, yeah.
fire thing.
Our coffee thing, because it's so small and none of us, we don't really enjoy lugging big espresso machines to our campsites necessarily.
Really cool.
Not like we even own an espresso machine, but, and a good cooler, like an Arctic. All right, those are our favorites. Troy again just wants to show you the difference.
This is mine, and this is hers.
Tell me you extra without telling me you extra. No, seriously, I ain't normally this extra, girls, but I've camped on that little sucker all my life.
Yeah.
I will say that,
This
or
is
I've slept
bigger,
on that.
but-
Hey, listen, not a lot of women just go camping 9 months pregnant either, so. Or tenting. Okay, time to clean up. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys found it somewhat interesting. I honestly did it so much for our own family memory's sake too, just to look back on. And yeah, hopefully you found some tips helpful. I feel like I should have said a whole bunch more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below any camping tips that you have. And if you want to check out my video from last year, I'll link it like here too. I gave you a ton more tips, and this video I feel like wasn't really filled with as much as I wanted to. But I did want to just vlog it and have the video for our own memory's sake, but also thank you guys so much for being invested in watching our videos, and I just appreciate it so much. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!